ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of the 2018 Climate Control Awards. To begin with, the first act of recognition is a special award to a very special global personality. To give the award away, may I call to the stage co-founders of CPI Industry, Surinder Balakrishnan and Frederick Paye. The personality in question is the French President, His Excellency Emmanuel Macron. The Republic of France has been at the forefront of global efforts at shining the light on the need for the world to do more to mitigate climate change. It hosted the path-breaking Paris Agreement in 2015 and shaped the world's consciousness for increased effort towards arresting the increase in global warming, when President Macron in 2017 urged the international community to work towards making our planet great again. A task that, given an increasingly complex social, political, and economic global order, is formidable and requires years of focused effort. His words have had a galvanizing effect in the fight against climate change, coming as they do from a world leader of his stature. They speak of the courage of his convictions, decisiveness, and willingness to put the interests of the globe above almost every other aspect. And for that, we, as CPI Industry and as representatives of the HVACR fraternity, take deep pleasure in giving the award to His Excellency, President Macron. This evening, we have in our midst the French Ambassador to the United Arab Emirates, His Excellency Ludovic Puy. He shall be receiving the award, this very special award, on behalf of His Excellency, President Macron. And for that, we now invite him to the stage. Excellency.
Okay. Shall put this here. Hopefully it will stay. سيداتي وسادتي أصدقائي الأعزاء السلام عليكم وأهلا وسهلا. Dear شكرا إليكم. We switch to English. Dear honorable representatives, ladies and gentlemen, I'm deeply honored to receive tonight on behalf of the French President, Emmanuel Macron, the Editor's Choice Award 2018, in line with France's compelling leadership shown in supporting global climate change mitigation efforts. Allow me to say a few words about France's commitments in the fight against climate change, especially the ones led by President Macron. At the domestic level, France is aiming to increase its renewable energy generation capacity by 50% by 2023. It is seeking to increase the share of renewable energies to 32% of the gross final energy consumption by 2030. France is also keen to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, minus 40% by 2030, compared with 1990 levels, and minus 75% by 2050. In July last year, the French government announced a 20 billion euro investment plan for the ecological transition over the next 4 years. One of the plan's main aims is to guide France towards carbon neutrality through thermal building renovation, developing renewable energies, and rolling out a sustainable transport system. At the international level, of course, as everybody knows, the Paris Conference on Climate Change, the COP21, resulted in a universal agreement, at least up to last year when President Trump unfortunately withdrew from the agreement, to seek to restrict average temperature increases to less than 2 degrees Celsius and to make every effort to limit increases to 1.5 degrees Celsius. In December last year, France organized the One Planet Summit, an international summit to take stock of progress on the Paris Agreement and to secure the funding required to implement it. All these multilateral efforts benefited from France and the UAE's joint commitment. His Excellency Dr. Sani El Zayudi, UAE Minister of Climate Change and Environment, played an instrumental role for the success of the One Planet Summit, as well in our several joint initiatives. Please applaud Dr. Zayudi. He is really a great change maker. Among the initiatives we've taken together, I would mention the Global Pact for the Environment, which aims to consolidate in one single legal universal corpus all treaties and regulations related to the protection of the environment. The Coalition for Action, gathering the world's major sovereign funds, including ADIA, the second largest sovereign fund in the world. The International Solar Alliance, which was launched by France and India in New Delhi in March this year, and joined by the UAE. On the ground, I would say a few words about the role of the private sector, especially French companies, which are gathered within the French energy efficiency cluster in the Middle East, here in the UAE. And we cooperate with partners like Masdar, Diwa, especially on the solar park El Maktoum, which is the largest in the world, here in Dubai. Making our planet great again, as you mentioned, also needs to involve researchers, teachers, entrepreneurs, NGOs, students, civil society, basically all citizens of the world. I would like to conclude by saying a word about the Solar Decathlon. The Solar Decathlon competition is a brilliant example of this grassroots mobilization. I was pleased personally to have visited the Beitikul, which is the French project, which brings together the University of Bordeaux, also the Amity University in Dubai, and many French sponsoring companies providing the technologies. So finally, the Dubai Expo 2020 and the French Pavilion, hopefully, will be an amazing opportunity to showcase France and the UAE's innovative technologies. So on behalf of President Macron, once again, I would like to thank you all and to thank you for this great award. I will send it to Paris as soon as possible and bring it to the Élysée. It's a great honor for France. So بنيابة عن رئيس الجمهورية الفرنسية إيمانويل ماكرون أشكركم وأقدر جهودكم المتجددة من أجل اقتصاد أخضر. شكرا لكم. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.